Episode 10 of With You in the Rain, it makes more sense now why she's so averse to people reading her stuff. It's more like she doesn't care that you read it, she just doesn't like knowing that you did it, she's being perceived. Which, fine, makes so much more sense now. Because when we're talking to older people that she used to know in high school, they're not giving like the type of, ooh, must be nice that you could do whatever you want and this type of third, but that's how it sounds like she's taking it, being like, no, it's hard and all this other stuff, it's not easy for me, this, that, and the third. Even though what they said seems like they're very proud of her and what she's been able to accomplish, and it's not out of spite. So she did finish helping out with that manga. The way that the show showed it seemed like we had just skipped that altogether and she was procrastinating and or having writer's block about it. But apparently she was done. Okay, cool. So we're moving on to trying to do this animation and she's having a hard time with it. So she calls her own girl up and is like, let's eat cake. And then go for a walk and eat some more. And she's like, I know you're having a challenge, but thank you for calling me, because of course how she is, she'd just be like, I'll suffer in silence by myself. I feel like she stagnates herself from doing things even though she truly wants to do them, like going on a trip, thinking of herself as good enough to make a manga, to be able to write a screenplay for the animation, all that type of stuff, which in the back end we know she's good at. She's got multiple books underneath her belt and enough for her to live off of it, so she's doing something right. So she just has a lack of confidence in how she works, which is majority of artists. But still, I feel my disconnect about how she feels is that she's able to get her deadlines done all the time and it doesn't affect her, and she's still able to bring out a good product, right? I understand this is supposed to be like a feel-good TV show, so they're not going to go that depth into it, but I wish like her anxieties got the better of her in one of these and then she like missed the deadline, this, that, and the third. It would be like cultivating what she feared the most in some regards, but we're not going to get that, which I'm fine with. But I feel like that would like round it out more so that she could hone and stop overthinking and just keep on doing what she does best, which is writing, right? So she does the animation, it has its test screening, it goes well, she's hanging out with the homies and starts cleaning up and then makes her friend into a bee freak like her. That was so dumb. But the cutest part was that our little raccoon dog remembered those same outfits she wore when she first picked them up. Oh, so cute. And then they made it into a plushie for them because they were planning on throwing it out because it was too old. And it's like, nope, we're gonna reuse it, we're gonna recycle it. That was adorable. I loved it so much. Last episode, them playing in the rain is cute, and then the raccoon playing in the puddle was giving Piggy in the piggy pond. It was adorable. But then the ending credits came on. I was like, wait, hold up. Wait a minute, we're in the halfway through this episode. What do you mean we're done? Oh, so it's episode 0. So the prelude to what she did that day before she picked up a raccoon dog, which is cute. I also do love that the ending from last episode got changed. So the little plushie that she made for them was put in there, was super cute. This was a good anime. It was real chill, low stakes, had a great time. If you just need a palate cleanser out of anime just to feel good, this is a great option. Of course, I had my like grievances. They're not really grievances, just my nitpicks. But again, it's supposed to be a feel-good anime. So her failing at something isn't really connected to the narrative. But I recommend it if you just want to sit down, especially on a rainy day, and watch the whole entire thing. I feel like it is a good pastime for a whole season. This is like the winter, early fall time. It seems like the best season to watch this.